Welcome to my channel Old Coins History. Here, we explore the fascinating world of coins, from ancient treasures to modern collectibles. Whether you're a serious collector, a beginner, or just curious, there's something here for everyone. Get insights on coin values, history, and tips for smart collecting. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. The 10 new pence 1968 Queen Elizabeth II coin is one of the most historically significant decimal coins in the history of the United Kingdom, because it was part of the Great Transition from the centuries-old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal currency that began in 1971 but had its early experimental issues in 1968. This coin represents not just money but also an important marker of British history, culture, monarchy, and economy during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The 1968 issue of the 10 new pence was among the very first decimal coins to be introduced 3 years before Decimal Day, the 15th of February 1971, to familiarize the public with the new system. It carried the denomination, new pence, rather than simply 10 pence, to make clear that it belonged to the new decimalized currency system, and this wording remained until 1982, after which the word new was dropped. The coin was struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, and had a weight of 11.31 grams, a diameter of 28.5 millimeters, and a thickness of 2.25 millimeters, making it a fairly large and heavy coin compared to modern decimal coins. On the obverse side, the coin bore the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machen, which was widely admired for its elegance and clarity. This portrait shows the Queen facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, one of her most iconic and recognizable crowns. The inscription around her portrait reads, Elizabeth II DG Reg FD 1968, which stands for Elizabeth II Dei Gratia Regina Fidei Defensatrix, meaning Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. On the reverse side, the coin displayed the lion passant guardant, a heraldic symbol of England that had been used in British heraldry for centuries. The lion is shown walking with its head turned toward the viewer, symbolizing strength, courage, and majesty, and it is set within a crown shield, surrounded by the inscription, New Pence 10, clearly denoting its value in the new decimal system. The coin was minted by the Royal Mint, which in that era was transitioning from its historic home in Tower Hill, London to the new facility in Llantrisant, South Wales. The 1968 10 new pence coin was issued in very large quantities, tens of millions, because the government wanted to ensure that the population became familiar with the new coins before the full decimalization in 1971, so although it is historically important, it is not particularly rare in circulation today, though higher-grade uncirculated specimens, proof issues, and sets are more collectible. Beyond its technical details, the 1968 10 new pence coin has a deeper cultural and historical context. It reflects the modernization of Britain during the late 1960s, a period when the country was moving away from some of its older traditions in order to streamline trade, commerce, and international compatibility, since many other countries had already adopted decimal systems. For centuries, the old system of 240 pence to the pound, with 12 pence to the shilling and 20 shillings to the pound, had been considered complex, especially for international business. The decision to move to decimal currency was therefore a landmark reform, and the 1968 coinage, including the 5 new pence and 10 new pence coins, was at the forefront of this transformation. Holding a 1968 10 new pence coin today is like holding a small piece of the story of Britain's transition into the modern economic era. Collectors often value this coin not only for its role in numismatic history but also for its connection to Queen Elizabeth II's reign, which was one of the longest and most influential in British history. The portrait by Arnold Machen became iconic and remained on British coinage for nearly 2 decades, making this coin both a piece of monetary reform and a symbol of the Queen's stable presence in a time of social and economic change. The lion design on the reverse reinforced Britain's national identity and heritage, linking the new decimal currency with long-established heraldic traditions. Although circulated examples from 1968 are common and usually of low monetary value, uncirculated and proof sets are treasured by collectors, especially as they mark the very beginning of Britain's decimal coinage era. In summary, the 1968 10 new pence Queen Elizabeth II coin is far more than just a piece of metal. It is a historical artifact that reflects the bold step Britain took toward modernizing its monetary system, showcases the artistry of its engravers, and captures a snapshot of national identity under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. Its size, weight, and distinctive, new pence legend make it instantly recognizable as a first-generation decimal coin, and its widespread issue ensured that nearly every British citizen of the time would have handled one, making it a coin rich in collective memory as well as numismatic value. Please like and subscribe to my channel.